Who's coming up? So before an emergency happens, book a coaching session and sort out how to deal with it. That's what's on offer here. Getting one-on-one feedback from someone with this degree of clarity is remarkably hard to get hold of. So if you've seen the core 4 ingredient summary videos, ingredient 1 was what do you want and what you're going to do about it. Coaching is the best thing you can do about it. That, the Laws of Grace course and the Mastery Club. If you want to get your show on the road and learn to live in this place where the peace, the capacity to respond to horrible situations. Yeah. So you're working within ingredient 2, your structure, and I'll help you fine tune the evidence and help you really get clear on what to look for so you can evidence this in your life so you know it's happening. That's what the coaching will do for you. So when you've been nudged and prodded by people, hey sweet, you can respond with presence. And if you have the grace to be connected into step 4 of the correct presence practice process, the divine, as my heart brain, my 40,000 brain cells that started there in the fetus before this one would say, the yum yum. You can respond and live from this place in life because it's all about the habit. Using your volitional attention, what I want, what am I doing about it, using the structures, checking the evidence, no assumptions, no thinking when I'm not present I am, because that's not actual, it's not real, and it's certainly not evidence in life when your boss is yelling at you or your partner, or when you've got someone hanging out of your bag trying to thieve your stuff. Hey buddy, they're cheeky. I'm slowly learning to strap everything down and protect the phones and the cables, and because these masters of chaos will turn anything into many things, because they live truth, they live law 0, and they're pretty quick to point out when they disapprove or something scares them. They're evidence, because they're totally wild. Eh? And I've got a crested pigeon right between my feet. They're normally really timid. Giving this guy a chin rub. Hey sweet. Eh? But what's happening here with these crazy masters of chaos, you can have in your life with the people around you, your society, even if you disagree, even if you're having a bad day, or you've got chronic pain happening. This level of coaching is incredibly rare to get hold of. So I'll be able to tune into you and give you a sense for you to follow through on whatever it is we talk about. And these are the things we address in the coaching. What's in the 4 ingredient summary there? The most concise, clear, hello, stay conscious, darlings. They nearly freaked out. Yeah, it's a naughty magpie, isn't it? Hey? So with the coaching we can cover any of the topics here on this website, be it healing, meditations for you, designed for you, how to deal with life's emergencies. Yeah, the stressful stuff. We can work on your second ingredient, the structure, your correct presence practice, your training, your habit machine, your unconscious mind, which includes perfect timing, includes your ego, because there's no need to squawk at it. You just got to train it right. And how to take you through whatever phase of awakening you're into to the one that you want to get to. And unless you're really seriously super keen, phase 2, non-abiding awakening, is a pretty awesome place to live. That's where you literally, your presence habit will put a massive dent in your emotional intelligence so you can handle life crap, i.e. people, dynamics, workplace stuff, family stuff. So you come back to that place where you're resourceful and at least, present. Step 3 of correct presence practice. So there's a variety of things we can do with coaching, and we can also bring in aspects of boot camping where we focus on a few specific items. Check out the boot camp page and the video. Come on. And when you train yourself right, you can bring yourself back just like that without needing to flap your wings and have a performance. It's just like bum, belly button, peripheral vision, hands, feet. Back to the belly button. Contract your pelvic floor. Step 1, get in your body. Notice your inner body. Feel your heart, sternum and below. So you're away from the thinking machine and the creation machine. Allowing everything to be as it is, which is as vague as we get here, because that includes everything. Your ego, your frustrations, your unknowns, anything that's annoying outside of you, and anything that's painful and annoying that's inside of you, be it your train track head, physical pain, emotional dramas, And the divine yum yum, step 4, will eventually, because it's merely just a habit of you opening 1, your neurology, correct structure. Step 2, your inner mind, your inner unconscious you, to allow the divine yum yum to crank through. And let the grace bring things through. Like Sweet Wee Tangles, who was a bird that was nearly dead, he got rescued, he lost a foot, and he's just there. He broke out of his carer's cage, self-released himself, and there he is. What a wonderful day. So with coaching, it's about mastering that habit, just like any good coach will help you do. That's why top performers all have the best coaches. You're waiting patiently. Coming back. Right. You are. And as you just keep at it, what do you want? What you're doing about it? Allowing everything to be as it is. Which is the most vague statement we'll have here. Thank you very much. Everything else is specific. Check the steps. Notice the feedback. Doesn't matter if it's a good outcome or not, eh? We're just after you wearing in the new default habit of you being present, and awakening is yours. It really is totally mathematical, because that's what a habit is. And what is a habit? Your unconscious mind. To hold the divine, yeah, you have to be able to hold that so your ego doesn't freak out. So you don't go into fight flight, so you don't become unhinged from using drugs and or just having a massive awakening and becoming unhinged because you're not ready. And this is the safe way, because you open up your neurology so then you can function in your job and your friends and your relationships and life in general as you go through this process, because you'll face a lot more stuff when you do hit phase 3, abiding awakening. This is guaranteed. And it's very uncharted water. Not a lot spoken about it. Ajahn Shanti talks about a few things that happen. There's a ton of it in the Laws of Grace course, and of course with coaching. I'll better tell you what I've gone through and help you to navigate whatever's going on. The Laws of Grace course has numerous videos where I'm facing all of those pandemic challenges, plus chronic health issues, plus bullying, you name it, all the human things that get in the way of life being awesome are in that course. No filter, just real. Not into this pretend nonsense. Law Zero. The masters of Law Zero, the Chaos Masters, who are totally unconscious. And as I said to the policeman that came and saw me during the pandemic when we were supposed to be having all those horrible restrictions, as I said to him, these guys are smarter than our Prime Minister because they're not killing the planet with coal and gas exploration, eh? Yeah. There's my environmental rant. I can't help myself. I want these guys to be here in 500 years' time. You can assist that by awakening, phase 3 minimum. 5 years or less with what's here, especially if you're in coaching. And if you're not going to make it, I'll be pretty clear about it in a way to hopefully support you so you can get there. So you can race off down the track like that motorcyclist to that place called whatever you want, because you're doing something about it. Ingredient 1. If you have a question about the coaching, please call me or book the first session if we haven't had the chat, and you'll get a longer one, and we'll get you on the path that works, that includes all of you. That's what's available here. And I do have to say, every course actually gets at least one session with me, because that way I can give you some feedback and answer your questions and check that you are doing your correct presence practice correctly. I'm Jason at AwakenedEssence.com. Yeah. I reckon I need to go and see Tangles. This is pretty exciting. Yeah, I know. You're very patient, aren't you?